Hey, Mayu here from the Chess Theoretician, and welcome to a rapid game of 10 plus 0. So, without wasting any of your time, let's get started with the game. So, I have requested a game, and we are playing with the black pieces. Let's reply with e5. Our opponent has played the move e4, fairly natural, and he goes for the bishop's opening. Now, this is not that common. People usually play knight to f3. So let us play this move of knight to f6. Now, common move could be to play here. Let us develop all of our knights. And he could go for the fried liver attack, but he decides to castle. So let us just go bishop to, and he decides to sack a pawn there. Let us go here. And this position is now uh, similar to the Ivan's gambit, but it's a move late, so this should be fine for me. Let me just castle, and this looks not so bad. Now my idea could be to get this bishop here and then attack both his bishop as well as the thing. Okay, I can take here, and then after he takes back, I can win a pawn maybe. What else can he do? Because we are also threatening to take here. So he has to take back. He can try and give up this. After I take, he can go here. Yeah, that is there. Okay, let us just take this. Could sack like this. Takes, but then he won't have this because our queen and our knight both are defending that square. So he does not have that. So already his position looks suspicious to me because he's down 2 pawns now. And he has to do something. Meanwhile, my idea is going to be somehow get this bishop here and then continue. Okay, he decides to play that move, attacking. Okay, understandable. Let us just, if we retreat, then he can sack, takes, and he can play this. But then we can simply push this pawn. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see if he sacks. So the variation that could happen is he takes, I take back. Now you can see that my rook is pinned. So he could play this, attacking my rook further. But I think I can play this and he can take and I can take. Okay. So he decides to retreat. So let me also retreat with my bishop. And I am attacking this pawn as well as I am threatening this move. So I don't think he'll be able to answer both of them. Yeah, he decides to go there, but now I will attack his queen as well as his bishop. So he has to now move one of them and he loses the bishop. That actually is a key bishop for him to have any sort of attack. Now let us further attack his queen. Note that he can't push like this because I'll just take. Okay, now the only idea he could have in future is this. So we have to keep that in mind. Also, his idea could be to come here, then attack my bishop. So I think it's better if I play this move, not allowing his knight to come to the g5 square and attack my bishop. So yeah, okay, he decides to develop here. Let us just play this move, connecting both of our rooks. I don't see any harm in that move. Although his next move could be this or this, attacking my bishop. But okay, I'm ready to give up that bishop. Or I could play this, and then get this bishop like this. I think that's a better idea. So let us play this. We are also completely shutting down this bishop. So that bishop no longer has any scope. But I think that gives up this square, which I did not take into consideration. Yeah, that gives up that square, so I'll have to be careful. But for now, let us just play this move and he can get maybe his other knight here, after which I can also get my knight to the e5 square. So my idea is going to be rerouting my... Oh wow, he actually plays that move. That is, that looks very scary. Okay, I think his idea is maybe to push here. So what is the thing that we could do? We could play this, after which he could play this. So see, could play this, he could go here. If we take here, we could take here, but then we can take. So I think this should be fine. If he decides to take, we take back with the bishop. Okay, let us just take this. Now he can't take like this because, okay, actually I did not see that. Okay, let us just take his queen. Let's take here. Okay, now this should be fairly easy to convert. Okay, now he's just playing fast. But now there is no point in playing fast, sir, because his position is already very dubious and he has blundered another piece there. So, okay, he has gone completely crazy now. He's giving up everything. And he decides to resign there. So that was the game that we had for today. A very short game, not much to complain. So let me just download this game and then we can analyze this game. Okay, so I have imported the game to Lichess and show let me show the accuracy to you guys. Let us see the accuracy of this. Okay, it was a fairly decent game from us. Uh, you can you can Okay, you can see the accuracy here. The great Tal fan, that was us. We had an accuracy of 95%. Our opponent had an accuracy of 84%. Once we got the advantage in the opening, you could see that we never let it go down and we were easily able to convert that position. So let's now briefly check the analysis of this game. So we were actually black. So let me just flip the board. Okay, we have flipped the board and the game began with e4. We responded with e5. Our opponent placed bishop's move of bishop to c4. We decided to play knight to f6, after which he played this move of knight to f3, which is common. I don't know why the engine gives this as inaccuracy. Then we could have taken here, but I did not want to go into that complexity. Therefore, I decided to play knight to c6, after which he decided to castle here. I played bishop to c4, c5. Then he played this very dubious move because you might have seen this opening wherein if white plays like this and black decides to play this move, then white can go here, and this is known as the Ivan's gambit, wherein white has a nice compensation. But in our game, the difference was that my knight was already developed, and it seemed like a blunder from him. I decided to take here, then he played this move of c3. I decided to retreat with my bishop, and he played this move, which is actually a very nice move. It does not allow the king to castle, but the problem is that I can just play this move of d6, which happened in the game, and after queen to uh, b3, which is usually the idea attacking this thing. Usually this knight is not developed, so you get this with tempo, but here I could just castle, and then he played this move of d4, which I do not think is very great because after takes, another thing that I could have done is I could have simply taken first. But after takes, I decided to take here, and I'm already up 2 pawns. And he played again this weird move. I did not understand this move because I could go back with my knight, and that's what I did. And he decided to retreat here. So you can see that he is wasting lot of moves. He is already down material, so that was not going to be very good for him. In this position, I played bishop to b6, which is okay move. He decided to go and defend his pawn. This move I personally like because I wanted to get rid of one of the bishops that were there in the position, and Engine fine fairly agrees with that move. He had to move his queen. I decided to take here, and this was another nice move I developed with. So you can see that every move that I'm playing, I'm developing with tempo, which is what you want to do. And this move again, I like this move of h6 because I do not want his knight to come here. And you can already also see from the evaluation that the h6 is also the top move of the engine. So he got his last piece into the game that was not doing anything. Okay, this is actually not so great move. What the engine wants is probably knight to d5, and then it wants me to go here like this. Understandable, but I decided to play this, which is not horrible move. It's slight inaccuracy because the thing that I later realized was after playing this that currently my pawn is controlling here, but after I played this move, no, this square becomes very weak, and knight got active there. And for a moment, I was concerned here because already you can see that this was here -6, but now the position has become sort of not so winning for me. But then again, I played the not so great move. I should have directly played this move of knight to d7, but first I wanted to make way for my bishop, so I played this move, and he played this nice move 4, which is also the second move that the engine is recommending. And I played this knight to d7. He decided to play this move, and now you can see that the move f4, how sometimes weakening your king can hurt you, because I decided to take here, and now he had to move his queen away. Otherwise, his queen is of course hanging, after which I would move my bishop. Therefore, I would have an extra piece. Although he could play something like queen to e2, attacking uh, my rook, and after this, I would have to just retreat with my bishop, or the engine even gives this. Okay, now it does not, but okay, this rook to e7 because queen takes on e5. It is telling that I can play this. Wow, this is actually nice because after takes, I can take, and okay, he can't take. Wow, this is actually nice. So a nice variation there. But our opponent does blundered here his queen, and then he, like, the rest of the game has no meaning because he was blundering all the pieces. And here you could see that I did not even take this knight because I could take the bishop as well. So first I decided to take the bishop. He decided to give all of his pieces, and then finally in this position he resigned. So that was a very nice game for us, a quick win from the black sides. That's always nice. So if you are still here, as always, make sure to like this video, and I hope you are enjoying this content. I'll see you with another game. Until then, bye bye.